Welcome to this explainer. You know, your job keeps throwing around this term 401k, and the whole financial side of the internet, well, they literally will not stop yelling at you to maximize your Roth IRA. It's a lot, right? So today, we're just going to cut right through all that noise. We are settling the score once and for all between the 401k and the Roth IRA to find out which one actually optimizes your wealth.
So, 401k versus Roth IRA. Which one actually wins? You're probably feeling the pressure of this question right now, kind of feeling like you should already know the answer. It's basically the ultimate debate in retirement strategy. And honestly, even seasoned investors are constantly weighing the pros and cons of these two heavyweights.
Well, spoiler alert, you probably don't know. And you know what? That is completely fine. Nobody is born knowing this stuff. The truth is, there isn't some simple one-size-fits-all answer here, because both of these vehicles manipulate tax codes and contribution limits in totally different ways. So let's dive right into this. Today, we're going to settle this debate the only way that actually matters, by running the real numbers instead of just going off vibes.
Section 1. The acronym confusion.
Everyone talks about these two financial vehicles like they're basically identical twins, but they definitely are not. They're actually way more like fraternal twins who dress differently and handle taxes completely differently. The 401k, that one's employer-led and uses pre-tax money. But the Roth IRA is a solo account funded with post-tax money. And understanding which one to leverage first is a decision that can literally cost or genuinely save you thousands of dollars over your career.
Section 2. Meet the 401k.
Let's start with the one your employer sets up. With a 401k, the money usually goes in before taxes, which instantly lowers your taxable income right now, today. But what's really interesting here, the absolute most powerful feature, is the employer match. Many employers will literally match your contributions dollar for dollar up to a certain percentage. That is completely free money. And look, absolutely nobody argues about free money, unlike your group chat trying to split a dinner bill, right?
Section 3. Meet the Roth IRA.
Next up is the Roth IRA, which you open entirely on your own. You fund this one with money that has already been taxed. So the crucial point here is that this is essentially the pay now so future you doesn't have to deal with it account. Why? Because the incredible payoff is that it grows completely tax-free. When you take it out later in retirement, the government won't touch a single dime of your gains. You're taking a known tax hit today to entirely shield your future wealth.
Section 4. Running the actual math.
Okay, enough vibes. It's time to run the actual math and see what these two really do to your money over time. When we look at this projection, you can instantly see the massive gap that forms over the years between a portfolio with an employer match and one without it. That huge difference? That's the raw power of free money compounding over decades. It's a massive opportunity cost you absolutely have to consider before skipping your workplace plan.
Now, this staggering dollar amount right here, this is the number that actually stings. This is what happens if you don't claim your employer match. Ignoring it isn't just, skipping a daily coffee to save a few bucks. No way. It is the financial equivalent of giving up a brand new car or an entire small vacation over and over again throughout your life. You are leaving real, life-changing wealth right on the table.
Section 5. The Common Stacking Strategy. Now that we've seen the stakes, let's look at a common approach people take to stack these together. Keeping in mind, of course, that this is just education and not personalized financial advice. Step 1, you generally want to grab that full employer match first. Why? Well, because turning down free money is just a choice, and usually a pretty terrible one. You want to capture 100% of whatever your boss is willing to give you. Then, step 2, you put your extra savings into the Roth IRA to get that sweet, sweet tax-free growth for your future self. It's a super effective, widely used 1-2 punch.
Section 6. Busting the choice myth.
Before we wrap up this explainer, we really need to bust a major myth that stresses out a lot of beginners out when they look at these accounts. A lot of people mistakenly think you have to pick just one account, kind of treating it like this bitter custody battle. But actually, scratch that, they are not exes. They can absolutely coexist. Most investors who can swing it financially use both of these accounts at the exact same time to get the absolute best of both worlds. So you now have the exact blueprint for where to put your money to maximize tax advantages and capture free wealth. The math is clear, the stacking strategy is proven, and you know this choice isn't about picking a single winner. It's about making them work together for you. Since our previous explainer covered index funds, are you ready to subscribe and join our next explainer where we actually open these accounts step by step to defeat the stress of financial acronyms once and for all? The only question left is, how much of your future wealth are you leaving on the table right now?